We're going to take these Yamaha Wave Runners from Fort Lauderdale to Newburyport, Massachusetts.
Well, my wife and I bought the jet skis, and I mentioned about bringing them over the Bahamas, and my wife thought I was crazy. And she says, well, if you're going to do that, why don't we just bring them up north? And I said, that's a great idea. And so she thought she wanted to do it, but then she decided it might have been a little bit too much. So I asked my brother if he wanted to do it. So in the beginning, we're just going to do it as an adventure type thing, and then we thought of turning it into a fundraiser for the YMCA.
We're hoping to do it between 10 and 14 days. We have to stop every 80 to 100 miles to get gas, and depending on the conditions of the ocean and stuff like that is how far we'll be able to go each day. We won't be going out in the ocean that far. There'll be some crossings where, like at Chesapeake Bay, stuff like that, where we won't be going in, we'll just kind of cross the bay. So at times we might be 10 or 15 miles offshore, but mostly we'll be 500 yards offshore.
We have GPS chart plotters that are going to show us where we are all the time. And they actually show you where you can stop for gas and where marinas are so that we can, dock them overnight. We'll bring in a laptop so we can look at sea conditions all the time. And so we haven't planned to stop because it's very difficult to know how many miles we're going to make each day. But, we'll be stopping at a marina every night and hopefully staying in a motel every night.
It's definitely going to be physically challenging as far as being very sore. Just being outside the elements all day. I'm hoping anyhow that after 3 or 4 days we kind of get accustomed to it and it's not that bad. If we're in the intracoastal and it's very flat, 30, maybe 40 miles an hour. If it's fairly rough out, when we went out to the Bahamas, I think we averaged around 20 miles an hour.
I wasn't sure whether it would be a good fundraiser or not, but they said, it's such a novel approach, no one's ever done it before. They were excited and they're very pleased with how much we've raised so far. It's over 13,000, it's close to 14,000. We're certainly going to be sensible about it. If we run into really bad weather, yes, we'll pull in. If the forecast is for 5 bad days, we might even fly home and go back to work for a couple of days and then come back and resume the trip. But yeah, we're not going to be crazy about messing with the ocean.